Okay, this is a revisit of the Sylvania VCR that I messed with a few months back. Yeah, I know previously I was complaining about how it wasn't working right, but it seems after I got it going, it now works fine. Granted, I still find it ridiculous that it did all that, especially since my grandmother's Sansui didn't do any of that, and it was just sitting just as long. Anyways, this was apparently in the guest bedroom years ago, when my grandfather was still alive, and he would occasionally go in that room to watch movies he wanted to watch when my grandmother was watching her stuff on the main TV. It also had a DVD player, which I'll show later. Honestly, I don't remember too much about this VCR. In fact, I don't even remember using it. Partly because around that point, it was when DVDs were starting to take over. Anyways, this is actually made by the Funai company, which made other brands such as Memorex and Emerson. Like, I've seen the same type of VCR badged under those names on like Let Go and even Facebook. It's got your basic functions. It's a 4-head VCR. I'm pretty sure that was pretty much the norm during the 90s and 2000s, probably even 80s. Anyways, I mean, it has okay construction. It's made completely out of plastic. Like I said, this is from the 2000s and it is made in China, but honestly, compared to the modern stuff, it could be worse. I know some early 2000s stuff kind of crapped out, but I don't think it was as bad as it did in the late 2000s and in this decade. Anyways, why don't we actually see how it works? I actually have a tape to play this in, and we're using this wonderful small flat screen simply because I think it's convenient right now. Alright. Let's actually put the tape in. It's pretty loud when it loads, but yeah, quality is pretty good for a VHS. I mean, there's not too much to judge. And this is your fast forward. It's not... Let's go for a rewind. Yeah, one thing that kind of concerns me is how there's that bit of static whenever I press rewind. I mean, fast forward seems to work fine, but rewind is a bit dodgy, and it doesn't seem to be as fast as the fast forward. Which is, I find kind of weird. Oh, and by the way, if anyone from my main channel is wondering, I still think this is an awesome scene. And there's your pause, which of course kind of flickers. Overall, the VCR actually works pretty well now. Much better than when I first turned it on. We'll do rewind. It's not that fast on the super rewind or fast forward. That's the main thing I don't like about this VCR. As well as that little short visual rewind. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, for a China-made Funai VCR from the early 2000s, that's made out of plastic, it's not bad. And eject. Yeah, so far I haven't had any more problems of the tapes coming out of the cartridge. So yeah, like I said, it's nothing special, but it does its job pretty well. We'll see how it compares to the other VCRs I have, though.